You can put your fingers in the gullets like this. That's a good way to get a handle on it. It's way better than just grabbing the teeth like that, because they are pretty darn sharp. I don't think leather would, it'd stand up a little bit, but maybe not too much. But yeah, so communicate with your partner. Before you start yanking on it, let them know. So like you say pulling, you like check with them, ready? Ready. Ready. So just demonstrate. Hey. Ready, Daryl?
Yeah, ready.
My Daryl. And sometimes it helps to like be right above it a little bit, and you feather it so you start getting purchase. And once you're in a curve, it works really well. And so I'm not pushing at all, and neither is Daryl. We're just each pulling towards ourselves, and that's the action. Another thing to consider is how straight you're pulling it. For example, if I started pulling it like that, that's going to make it harder for all of us. It introduces more friction, you're putting an angle on it, and it makes it a lot harder for your partner, because then they're pulling through an angled curve. So straight is best. Anybody want to try? Come on in. And so yeah, and you don't have to do it super hard either. Don't yank it out of your partner's arm. Just pulling straight on. And if your partner's kind of jarring you a little bit, just let them know. If they're angling it, it's easier for you to see them being off center than it is for you to see you off center. And so because there is a lot of friction, we have the sides of the log rubbing on the sides of the saw. We use a lubricant. You can use baby oil, you can use, there's like an orange stuff that the BCTA really likes. This is just diesel. It lubes the metal and makes it a little more fluid.
Diesel fuel?
It's just diesel fuel, yeah. So that just greases it up and cuts the friction from the side of the saw to the kerf of the wood. So that kerf is going to want to close as they get lower and lower. You want to put your wedge in, and you don't want to put it in too soon, because if you do get it while the saw's too up high, you can pinch the saw in there, and then that's not helpful. So give it a little space. It kind of opens it up. Did it feel like that made it a little easier? Couldn't tell. This one's pretty rotten, so it might not make much difference.
Maybe a little choppy at first, but I'll give it my best.
Me too. Okay, so I'm going to pull first this way.
Whoever's the third person not sawing, just keep an eye.
Make sure, Michelle, it's like you might be bending a little bit.
Okay.
Kind of sight a straight line through the cut there.
Try to do
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
The third person should, whenever the sawyers ask for it, or you just see that friction's building up, put a little loop on the saw, pound the wedge in a little bit if you have the space for it. Just be mindful of how deep it's going and whether it's going to push against the saw or not.
Thank you. Posture. Tree yoga. Yep. Towards you.
Well done. Perfect framing log.
Yeah.
Soft.
That was ideal. Yeah.